Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you how to build and train your custom AI classification model on aicuflow. And the best part is we're going to be doing this entirely using a visual node-based editor, so there's no coding needed. Let's get into it. So before we begin training our classification model, we're just going to set up the workspace a little bit. I'm going to rename the workflow and then upload my dataset. So to do that, I'm going to type in training classification model right here. And then at the bottom left, you see the data icon. If you click on it and go to the plus sign, you can either drag and drop your files or select a file or a folder depending on what sort of data you're working with. I'm gonna go to select files. I have it here in downloads. Just click on it and open. And then you click on done. Once it's done, you see a ready icon here and then you're good to go. So next up, we're gonna navigate to the flow editor in the left toolbar right here. Then you see the node library. We're gonna need 3 core codes for this workflow. The first one is of course selecting data. Here we can import our data set that we just uploaded. The second one is gonna be to train the AI model. You scroll up and it's the first one right here. You see it placed on the canvas. And then the third one is gonna be preview output. Through this, we can check our results once we're done. Next, you can rearrange these on the canvas by simply dragging them along. I'm gonna rearrange them in a straight line. The first one is gonna be selecting data. The second one is gonna be train AI model, and the third one is to preview output. If you click on the circle and drag, you can connect the nodes just like so in a straight line, and then you have just built your first AI pipeline. Now here come the exciting parts. Click on your first node, which is select data. Switch over to the second tab and make sure that your data set is selected here, and then you press save selection. Just a quick tip, of course, is to preview your file. Check if your data set still looks correct before you start training. Escape, and then now you can finally begin training your AI model. Here we need to tell the AI what it's really looking at. So in the setup section, I'm going to select the AI category. Based off of my data set, I'm going to go with tabular. The task type is going to be classification. And as the AI model, I'm just going to select XGBoost classifier, but you select something based off of what your task is. You save the setup. And then here, we're automatically taken to the input section. This is the most important step. You will see a list of all our columns like age, sex, etc. And these are our features. We want to predict the stage, so we must remove the stage from here. You could also add or edit anything depending on what you're looking for. Next, you're gonna add stage to the target column instead. Here we go. And I also recommend enabling hyperparameter tuning. This allows aicuflow to automatically find the most accurate settings for a specific model. So just toggle this on. If you scroll down, you see a lot more features that you can edit according to what you're exactly looking for. I'm just going to leave it as it is and click on Save Configuration. And now we're ready. Click the Run button at the bottom. You can watch the execution logs in real time as the model adjusts its weights to minimize error. And for a tabular data set like this, it only takes like a few seconds to a minute, and once it's finished, the status will change to ready. And our training is complete. Once our training is complete, you could either click on the node preview output or just go back to data, and here you see a lot of outputs, including the training metrics and feature importance. For example, in the training metrics, you see the accuracy score. And if you go back to the flow editor and to the preview output node, here you also see the JSON output, which you can expand. And there we have it. In our next video, I'll show you how to use these and run inference to get real-world predictions about new patients. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to check out our documentation or reach out to any of us through all our social media platforms. Thank you.